Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I am George. We're all George. In this video, I want to address the FUD that's going around about Celsius Network, which is one of the leading lending platforms out there. So rumors are swirling that Celsius just lost about 50,000 ETH because Alameda Research pulled out 50,000 ETH, roughly $85–90 million worth of ETH. Now, Alameda Research is founded and led by Sam Bankman-Fried, who is also the CEO and co-founder of FTX. So it's kind of like his side project slash venture firm, right? But regardless, it's big news. And people are linking what's happening right now with what happened with, of course, UST and LUNA, which just happened. Days before the UST DPEG, we saw a lot of major projects pull out hundreds of millions of dollars from UST, Celsius included. And many people are fearful that that's what's happening right now, that with this withdrawal and with UST's collapse, which Celsius had a whole bunch of, and LUNA, and just fear overall, people withdrawing their liquidity. People are fearing that Celsius is going to go under because they don't have enough liquidity to pay out. Again, if there's a bank run, it's unknown whether or not Celsius has enough to pay out. That is the situation. Now, Celsius, besides this, there's a lot of FUD recently about Celsius, and that's why Alex Mashinsky has been doing a lot of damage control on a lot of interviews, addressing rumors about how there's insider selling, right? Alex and team has been selling off Celsius tokens. Also, there's rumors about addresses connected to old projects that turned out to be rug pulls, right? There's a lot of recent FUD around Celsius, and I do believe it's because of the situation we're in right now. The overall crypto space, very fearful, right? Not doing so well right now, so people are looking for answers. And generally speaking, during these times, people start doing investigations and looking at projects that they may be holding on to or projects that they feel uneasy about. When things are going up, generally speaking, these investigations don't happen because everyone's enjoying their gains. But when things are going down, people want to know why. People start digging more. And that is why we're seeing a whole lot of FUD about Celsius right now. So bottom line right now, I don't know what's going to happen to Celsius. Is Alameda Research pulling out their 50,000 ETH a precursor to more projects pulling out? I don't know. Celsius, in terms of how they earn their yield, is a little bit different than all the other projects out there. Alex have said that they have invested in DeFi projects before. They're doing staking themselves. I'm sure they lend out a lot of crypto. That's how they're able to generate yield, right? But if there's not enough liquidity and all of a sudden there's kind of like a bank run moment where a lot of people are trying to pull out, is that going to cause a collapse just like it did for UST and LUNA? So it's unknown at this point, but the two projects are very, very different. Celsius is not a stable coin, right? And it's not widely used, or not nearly as widely used as UST before. So two different projects. Will the same thing happen? Unknown at this point. So if you are a Celsius user, just be careful. Let's see what Alex says. Let's see. I'm sure he's going to go and do more interviews and address what's happening right now, address what's happening with Celsius tokens in general, which has fallen like 30–40% overnight and about 90% overall year to date. So I'm sure he's going to be addressing this a lot more. But with the whole industry being down and fearful, I think there's going to be a lot of FUD still swirling regardless of what he says, right? And today also, unfortunately, it seems like ETH is being pulled down with this FUD because ETH is down about 9–10% and Bitcoin is down about 1–2%. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense other than fears about Ethereum and the bank run that may happen and all this stuff, right? So yeah, I just wanted to create this quick video and address that. I really don't know what's going to happen to Celsius. I hope that they can survive this, but you know, there's a lot of people that are out there that have their crypto on Celsius earning yield. We know that recently the SEC has forced them to only provide yield to accredited investors in the US, and there's no more new interest bearing accounts in the US. So there's already a lot of eyes on Celsius. So hopefully this doesn't bring even more eyes to Celsius. Like I said, I guess we'll wait and see. Outside of Celsius and Ethereum, Bitcoin came down a little bit since yesterday. You know, when I was recording, Bitcoin was above 30,000. Now it's a little bit below, around 29,000. I mean, the U.S. markets got absolutely crushed yesterday. Dow was down nearly 900 points. NASDAQ over 400 points down, right? A lot of fearful people because of the recent CPI data and because of inflation overall, right? But I still maintain bullish on Bitcoin. I believe Bitcoin will survive like it always has. It's still the best hedge against inflation that we have. And we just need to be patient. We need to be patient because right now with all the fearful people out there, there's a lot of people making irrational moves. Wall Street is making irrational moves. So sometimes the market doesn't move like it should. Bitcoin isn't moving like it should. And that's because of the irrational people and FUD out there. But patient people are rewarded. The people that have made the most with Bitcoin are the ones that had the most patience. It's really that simple. So I'm going to stay strong. I'm staying bullish with Bitcoin, and I'm going to take an opportunity to DCA further if we continue to hover at these levels. But we could definitely see Bitcoin go right back up to 30,000 in the near future. So stay strong, my friends. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.